Looking for a fun recycling garden project to do with the kids? All you need is seeds, soil, and drainage holes. I'll explain the rest as we go. Now look through your seed collection. I chose short, cool weather crops that are easy to grow. Now you can fill your containers with good soil and make drainage holes and follow the depth requirement for each seed. Now the video will start at a successful germination point. Hi guys, I wanted to show you our little breakfast bar that we've planted vegetables in. And the first one here is in this Quaker Oats container, and that container I think is probably the worst for wear. You can see over on the side we're starting to get a little black mold, and I think it's all because of the humidity of that little greenhouse. But we definitely have some growth going on in here. And this is lettuce that I've got in a blueberry muffin container. And I don't have it latched because we're at this point where it does not need to be that sealed. It's not that cold out. But when this was always in here, I didn't have it in here because this is already acting like its own little mini greenhouse. I believe this is a beet in here. And you can see how beautiful the red of that stem is. And I've got that in a lovely little cashew container. Hole on the bottom I think is the prettiest. Let me get back here a little bit. It's aesthetically pleasing. The colors in it are cute. The little oats almost mimic the shape of those leaves at the moment. It's nice. It's tall. It has all those beautiful little colors in it. So I think that's actually the cutest. Hey guys, today is the 18th of May. The cilantro in here looks pretty good. Now let's look at our muffin container. All year round lettuce is doing great. That French melon is lettuce is doing well. But what I'm going to do is transplant these elsewhere. So here's our cashew container that has our beet in it, and that's going quite well. And the most cutest thing to me is the Planet Oat oatmeal from the oat milk. Is that not ridiculously cute? And this was the pine tree lettuce mix. It just feels so, I don't know, satisfying for some reason touching that. And I think I'd said before, I love how cute that is. It almost looks like a very cute container. I don't know, that's my favorite right there. So if you plan on doing this with your kids or your grandkids, definitely get something like that, because it's so aesthetically pleasing. And kids like cute little things, especially little girls. They like cute little things. I think that this is a great avenue of teaching your kids how to start some things and then transplant them, which would definitely be the lettuce. So that could be a further lesson for you to have with the kiddies. Start eating maybe a little bit more lettuce here. They can check on it, they can water it. When they have an investment in it, they're gonna eat more of it. So I really like the lettuce. It's so pretty, you guys. If you make all of this pretty and you put it in a visual spot, they're gonna flock to it. As you go throughout your winter, you can start collecting things that you might just throw away and then now you can give it a second life. So it is a good lesson in reducing, reusing, recycling, second life. Okay, cashew, I want to see if I can actually see the sides of this as this grows. So that would be another lesson on this see-through. Look at how the layers are here for the kids. So I think there's lots of little lessons here that can be taught, that can be a gateway to hopefully their gardening future, their own self-sufficiency, having them understand that maybe you should rely on yourself for some things. Lots of lessons to be had here. And I hope that it will provide some great memories, maybe some photo ops with your kids and your grandkids, and hopefully last them a lifetime. Check out my Etsy shop, T-Shirt Gardening Company, featuring gardening, No Mow May, sewing, tiny house, Zen meditation designs. Link in box below. Hey guys, today is May 27th in Zone 5. Thought you'd like a quick update that had our breakfast recycled items in here. So a little breakfast bar, I should say. So here we have got our beet, and that's coming along nicely. We have another beet in here, which you can kind of see. Oh, yep, see more of that red top there? Isn't that adorable? Now, if you're doing this with your kids or your grandkids, they're gonna love to see that. When we pull this out and it's ready, then we've got a little bit of cilantro. Oat milk container, which is so cute. Just the container itself is so cute. And look at how beautifully speckled those leaves are. Again, your kids or grandkids are going to love this little project. Not a weed in the bunch, so that's great. And if I wanted to come along here and cut just like this, that would be perfect. And it's like, do I really want to throw that out? Can I use these for something else? Actually, you can. And you can get your kids or grandkids involved and give a second life to something else. Hey guys, May 27th, I'm in Zone 5, and look at how much height we now have on our lettuce in our milk carton container. Isn't that cute? It's very heavy. And look at this one here. Isn't that gorgeous? The one in the middle. No weeds. It's time for us to go ahead and pull this beet that we originally planted in our second life. Give something a second life, really. Cashew breakfast containers that you can share or get your kids or grandkids involved. Have this be maybe a gateway of getting them to garden or to grow their own food, or to think about, where does my food exactly come from? This would be interesting for you guys to go into the pantry after you watch this video and say, okay, let's eat this, this, and this, and that, let's see what we can plant in there. Now, I'm gonna pull this. You can see it's not the biggest. Remember, I was kind of interested, and I thought that kids would enjoy seeing the roots as well. That's why I chose this plastic container. Okay, so this is one of the little white ones, which is supposed to be sweet when eaten raw in a salad. So this is going to be perfect. And I am going to dump this dirt and leaves over here and work it into that soil. And you can see how the Quaker Oats container fared. So let's go ahead and let's get this beet out of here. It's got quite a firm hold. So I'm gonna take it at the base of the beet, almost underneath it. And I just used my thumb like this to pick it out. And there we go. Isn't that gorgeous? Take this out, the cilantro. I'm gonna take this dirt and I am gonna put that over there. Pine tree loose leaf lettuce mix, which is very fantastic. It's very light. If you have a kid that is not so crazy about lettuce, this almost tastes like nothing in the best way possible. There's nothing harsh. Got a little bit of a crunch. It's fantastic. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take the scissors and I am gonna cut it straight across where the lip of this is. And I'm gonna do all of it. Look at these beautiful leaves here. If you have kids that are like, on the fence about lettuce, grow this. This is just pleasurably light. It almost feels like a delicacy. After you're used to romaine or iceberg in the grocery store, this is so nice. I decided to go ahead and give it a nice 80s, punk rock 90s mohawk. Isn't it cute? Okay, so that's how much lettuce those two sides produced. You can see how light that is. It tumbles around here. And I hope that you will garden with your kids, with your grandkids, and start getting to have them have an understanding that your food just does not show up at the grocery store. It's probably a good idea for you to be self-sufficient. And gardening is a fantastic way to save money. It's a great form of exercise. It's a great hobby. It teaches you so much. All right, you guys, after I brought it in and chilled it, I am going to have a little bit of a cheese roll-up. And I've got some Gouda or Munster, whatever you want. Actually, whatever you want at all. And I layered a little bit of lettuce on here, and I'm gonna continue with a little bit of this lunch meat, and it's gonna be so good, light and airy. When you do pack it so densely, there's not really any dirt in here at all. So you're pretty much good to go and enjoy. Hey guys, today is June 22nd, and I wanted you to see that is coming back. This is a cut and come variety. I've got it here under the shade next to our impatiens, which are so pretty. Because we had 90-degree weather yesterday, we're gonna have it again today. Really mid to upper 90s. So I do want to come out here and just taste this, and I want to see if it's gone bitter yet. Not that I can tell. Thank you so much for watching, and I invite you again to subscribe, as I have been gardening for over 40 years and have a lot to teach, show, grow, review, experiment with, and my favorite, a specific variety everything deep dive. So let's try new things together, mix it up, and have a glorious day.